I'm very grateful that Justice Melvin Tannenbaum has granted me this case, as I feel it is my ethical duty to protect the best interests of baby Jane Doe. The parents of this child, in light of the option for surgery to correct the child's spina bifida and hydrocephalus, have elected to decline this procedure in favor of palliative care. Now, baby Jane Doe has just as much of a right to live as any other human, and her life should be preserved at all costs until she is old enough to make the decision for herself. It is for this reason that I believe the surgery should be mandated against the wishes of her parents.
Make no mistake, I fully support baby Jane Doe's parents and their ability to make competent decisions regarding their own child. However, I strongly believe that it's their decision that was based on multiple instances of misinformation delivered by the testimony of Dr. George Newman. Dr. Newman has stated repeatedly that baby Jane Doe, after undergoing surgery, would remain bedridden, be subject to constant infections, and would likely be paralyzed from the waist down for the remainder of her life. He's also argued that due to the small size of her cranium, she would never really have cognitive development and would be unable to experience human emotions or qualities. We do not believe that any of these prognoses are completely accurate or even necessarily true. Children in similar situations to baby Jane Doe have gone on to live lives with adequate ambulatory capacity and mental ability, and even with moderate social skills. Thus, we believe that the decision made by the parents of the infant is indicative of the way medical teams tend to neglect, and we advocate for immediate surgery to preserve the life of baby Jane Doe.
Thank you to all parties involved for informed testimony. From what has been presented in this court, it is apparent that even with surgery, baby Jane Doe will be subject to constant infections and other maladies throughout her life. I agree with the Stony Brook physicians and Dr. Newman's assessment that she will be mentally handicapped and will have an absence of personality, but could experience some emotion, and she will definitely experience pain. However, this child's life is clearly in imminent danger. She has an independent right to survive, and as an infant who lacks the autonomy to make her own decisions, that right must be protected and upheld by the state. In situations such as this, where a life is in jeopardy and the parents have elected to provide no surgical care, this court will order such care. I thus rule in favor of immediate surgery for baby Jane Doe in order to correct her medical deficiencies and preserve life at all costs. This court is now adjourned.